Hi everybody, welcome to Tarot with Taschi number 11. I'm not feeling that great. I'm actually being called not to do a reading today, but I thought I didn't have time this week at all to do one. I thought I would do one today, and then today came and it's not even that hot today, but I just have no energy. There's a lot going on. We're having an influx of energy around our brains, and I have a lot of pressure, and I have a headache, blah blah blah, and I'm not feeling that enthusiastic at all. So I thought instead I'll just pull a few of these self-care cards instead. Knight of Pentacles. Don't go making any rash financial decisions this week. You can talk on your phone. Anyway, I want to give you guys something because I really appreciate all the people that do take the time to watch my videos, even if they don't understand them or they just think they're weird. I love it when they resonate, obviously, but I really do appreciate everybody that takes the time to watch any of it and try and relate to where I'm coming from. Because if people like me don't talk about these subjects, then nothing changes. And I'm willing to do that, even when I don't feel the best. So that's what I'm going to do. But I don't know, I'm just not feeling super enthused with these cards today at all. And then I picked up this deck and I thought, right, and then immediately I already pushed the go button. So I'll just shut my eyes because they're these weird double-sided cards. They have something on the front and the back. So I cannot see. It's hard to shuffle them. They're not really those sort of cards. They're sort of cards that you just sort of pick from a bowl or something. But I don't have a bowl. So, take action. Action. Move. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. If you've been feeling lost, take the step. Eat your elephant one bite at a time. Intent. What do you intend? These cards are very booby. I forget about that. They're not bad. Focus your energy. There is amazing power in a strong intention. This is, my readings are always about intention. My intention is to bring forth a message, and I always somebody always resonates with it. Not a lot of public displays going on, but privately people tell me that. Anything you do in life, you should set your intention first and you will 10x the result. Intention is everything. I want to look at these cards. Oh, my energy's just popped up so much higher than it was in 5 minutes ago. It's crazy. Has anyone seen that show on Netflix, Love is Blind? I'm obsessed with it. They talk to each other through a wall and get to know each other without seeing each other. Then they decide that whether they're going to get engaged without seeing each other, and then once they've decided they're engaged, then they get to see each other. And it just proves what I don't understand, why people don't just jump into love. I don't get that at all. I don't understand what people are going on about when they say, I'm going to get hurt, or you cry for a couple of weeks. Like, some people, I don't get physical pain. I get it. But love is never a bad idea, ever. if you're drawn towards a person, then they're going to teach you something, or they're going to help you depending on their contract, and you need to go with it. And this new generation of kids, I've noticed, there's a documentary about them on Netflix, I can't remember what it's called, where they are so scared of getting hurt. It blows my mind. And in this program, I don't think like that. If anything, I'm like the opposite of that. We'll just jump right in and then deal with it later. This program takes away all the ego, and then they get to know each other on that spiritual, intellectual level, and they fall in love. These people fell in love after 3 dates. They said, I love you, and that happens in life. It does happen. And then you put that, finally they meet, and then the ego gets in the way. It's like your soul knows that this is your person, and your job is to tell the ego to step aside. You got this. Your ego's trying to protect you, but from what? That's what I don't get it. I don't get it. What is the ego protecting you from? Why is heartbreak feel like death to some people? Abandonment, I can understand. Being the outcast, I can understand. But, like, I don't know, people are afraid of losing something. Once you have something to lose, then it becomes real. I don't get it. Just jump in. Cross or cross. Something good might happen. I really want one to jump out, but they never do. These type of cards, because they're too big. Love. There you go. Love. Let your love become a powerful force for change. And that is the purpose of love, isn't it? Love transmutes and changes everything. Love is the highest power that we have. Maybe that's why I don't understand y'all, because I am from the stars, and love is a energy that I've brought in. I know this is my soul contract. I have brought in a very high love vibration. So I'm like, I want people to be in love. I like being in love. I jump right in. I love, love, love it. Love it. Have I been hurt before? Absolutely. I don't want to die. Did it stop me from wanting to do it again? For a little while, but not. But in my case, nobody was in front of me that no, it was in front of me. And then when somebody became in front of me, then I jumped in. I don't get it. Don't get it. Love. Achievement. You may be surprised where they lead you. Chase your dreams. Who needs to chase their dreams? This looks like the south to me. Gone with the wind. Be patient. But be patient. Patience. I'm not good at that. Be willing to pass up good for great. I mean, don't settle, but if you have that feeling in your soul that somebody you meet is your person, or something that you have a curiosity about that won't go away, then go for it. But don't settle for good. I mean, when I'm talking about jumping in with love, I'm not talking about getting on the Tinder and jumping in on any old thing just because you're lonely. if you're lonely, then you need to work on yourself. Sorry. If you can't be in a room in your own company, in your own thoughts, you need to talk to me. But as somebody that you so immediately recognizes comes along, the great, then jump in. But be patient while you wait for that great. Self-respect, exactly what I was just talking about. Don't jump on the Tinder for the sake of it, or worry about, where's this person? You know that saying. When you're not even looking, then they come, because you're not going to find that quality in the pray and spray approach, I don't think. Respect yourself. You're the best judge of what's right. Self-respect. Wisdom. Let go of the need to control. Trust in the wisdom of a divine plan. That's what I mean. Just trust that if you're looking for your person, they will come along. But if people keep coming along that aren't ready, then a part of you's not ready. I got really annoyed the other day when I was listening to a podcast, and she was talking about trying to get pregnant, whatever her name is. She's quite a famous spiritual chick, Gabrielle Bernstein. I just don't resonate with her at all. And she was going on about how she was trying to get pregnant, and she was doing all these things and trying to set it all up and willing. And then somebody turned around and said, oh, it's God's, you just have to let go. It's God's plan. Bullshit. No, there's a part of you that doesn't want to get pregnant. Sorry. If all of your parts of yourself, if you're familiar with parts works, if all your parts are aligned, you're all rowing in the same direction, you will get pregnant. If one of your rowers is not rowing at all, they don't even have an oar, because they're like, no, I don't want another kid, I don't want to do that, that doesn't sound fun to me. And guess what? All the planning and all the whatevering in the world, that's not going to happen. I think that's my main message today. You have to get all parts of yourself on board for something to happen. And as far as love is concerned, if something's not coming along, then there's a block there. All your parts you think parts of your psyche actually talk to each other, but they don't talk to each other. There will be parts blocking you that you don't even know are there, and other parts don't even know that are there. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. The pregnancy one is a pretty clear example, but if you're trying to get a job and nothing you do is working, you have to go in and sit with yourself, and you'll realize that there's a part of you, and it might be deep down, that doesn't want a job at all, and will block that part that doesn't want something will block everything. Like if you want to be a millionaire, and there's a part of you that thinks, oh, if I get a lot of money, then I'm going to end up alone because people only want me for my money, blah blah blah, then you're going to block that ability to make that money until you find a way to integrate that part of you, or make that part happy somehow, come to some sort of conscious agreement. Like if you if we do make a lot of money, then we will use it to create an intentional community or something like that. So I'll always have people around, so making money doesn't mean being alone, that sort of thing. And so if you always meeting a guy that's not where, that doesn't know what they want, or never chooses you, then you need to choose you. Like, I don't claim to have all the answers, but I know this to be true, that these parts of you will block manifestations faster than anything. Oh, one more card. This is getting very ranty, but that for a spiritual teacher, I just immediately felt like that was such a spiritual bypassing message. Oh, it's God's will. God doesn't want me to have a baby right now. No, you don't. Sorry, that's you. Anyway, boundaries. It's quite a cute picture. Protect your precious time and energy, and that's what I'm doing right now. And that's why I am going to sign off, because I shouldn't be doing a reading at all. I'm not feeling that enthused today. And whether anyone got anything out of that, I have no idea. But we're going to go with it. And hopefully, I think this influx of energies will last a few more days. Can't remember the exact dates, but hopefully by then I will have a clearer head energy, and be able to get back to what I love to do, which is give you guys messages and not rant at you. But maybe somebody needs to hear what I'm talking about. I recommend Teal Swan's videos on parts work, or you can look up somebody like Carl Jung, and go back there and look at his work around that. Yeah, it's for somebody needs some tough loving. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you soon. Bye.